Hello YouTube. This is day four of my video blogs. It is January 21st, 2015. Right now it is 11:27 p.m. And I can and I will focus on my desire to live the life that I've imagined. I can and I will stay close to this desire by reminding myself of it every day. No one can stop me but me. No thing can stop me until tomorrow, and I only have to believe this for today. Anyway, so I wanted to give you an update, anybody that's watching, on my 3 goals. I've actually now made it to 4 goals. First goal was to do what I love to do every day, and today I got to do that. I got to work at the church and do ministry with the children on Wednesday evening and plan for events. Tomorrow's another day, but today I got to do that. Goal number 2, clean my room. And goal number 3, exercise. Goal number 3, I went and exercised. I'll put a link to that video again. It's really good. If you could click on that video. The way they do it, they have instructional, and they have like 35 seconds of one thing, and then a cool down where you're walking, and then 35 seconds and walking, and then do it again. And I got up to about 7 minutes before I had to stop, but 7 minutes is better than 5 minutes from yesterday. So I'm trying to do that. I have a 4th goal. I'm going to report here every day any snack food that I eat. I want to be accountable, and I think one of the things, if I'm going to do this exercise, I need to stop eating snack food. So today, let's see, what did I have? I had at the church two Tootsie Roll Pops, because I had them there, and 2 Airheads, little candy things. Let's see, what else? I mean, I had a soda. I don't know if you consider that a snack, which I had a soda this evening when I came home. I like Pepsi. But I like Coke too. So, what else? I stopped and got something to eat on the way home, and my son wanted some churros. My son Andrew, he's 14, and I had a couple of those, a little from Jack in the Box, little churros, very good. I love them. And I had a Pop-Tart. So tomorrow my goal is to have none, and I'm going to report every snack that I eat, and I'm embarrassed that I had that much. And that's pretty light for me. So I did want to give you an update on my cleaning task. Andrew, my 14-year-old son, he asked if he could help me clean. So I've kept this area clean that we've already seen. There's a ladder there because it goes up to the top. Hannah likes to sit up there and draw. It's warmer up there, and the ceilings are like 12 foot. This house was made in 1906. It's a very old house. Sometime I'll show you around. This is probably the least nice room. You can see on the, I don't know if you can see, on the wall, let me get closer. On the wall it has wood trim, but not everywhere. Let's see. As you can see here, I forgot to put the ladder away, but tried to keep it nice and clean. The floor and my computer desk up there. And of course the cabinet here, you can see the floor, already swept. Got a few things on top. I've got a box of stuff that I don't know, let's see, I don't know what to do with, so I'm at least keeping it organized. And then this area, me and Andrew, I don't know if you can see, we cleaned that whole area. Not, well, we have a little bit to do here, but this area had, you know, like I said, bills and some papers and clothes. And it hadn't been swept in a while. You can see I have some instruments over there. And I cleaned out my little dresser thing. Anyway, so that's my update. So I would say the room is a good, more than half the way through. More than half. Hello? Someone's coming in. Hey, there's my son Benny. Let's see. Hey Benny. I'm doing a vlog.
Oh.
This is my son Benny. He is, how old are you? 12. He's 12.
My birthday was just a few days ago.
I know. I was just kidding. What did you need, Benny?
I was just here to say goodnight.
Give me a hug. All right. Love you, buddy. My big
See you
boy.
tomorrow.
Okay. Bye, Benny.
Bye.
Good night.
Bye, Jesus.
He said goodbye, YouTubes. He's on a couple of my videos. I had a channel a long time ago. I lost the password. I actually have a video. It's a music video of a band that I really liked. It has over 315,000 views. Petra video. A montage of like songs from 33 years that Petra was a band. And it has, under the common, what do you call that? You can use music up to like 8 seconds and not be copyright. In fact, one of the like Myrrh Records or Star Records, one of them actually petitioned YouTube. They took it down when there was like 100,000 views. This is like 10 years ago or so. I don't know how long. And I filed a request for reinstatement based on the fact that I had read some videos where people had gotten video. I watched some YouTube videos where other people had videos taken down and where they only had content of 8 seconds or less, which is legal to use. 8 seconds or less, or if it's a newscast. There's certain things that are legal, like if you're doing a review, like a movie review, you can use the video that's out there to the general public, like trailers. And a critique, like if you critique a band, I mean, you can't just put the music on, listen to the whole song, and then make a critique. You know, you're copying the song. But if you like doing a report of a band, you can put some of their music on, and that in more than 8 seconds. But I basically put an album cover, and I'll put a link to the. It's still up there. I just don't know. I lost the password to the account, and I don't have the email address anymore, so I don't have the email address that the account was associated to, and I don't have any idea what the password is, and they will not talk to you if you don't. I don't know. So I'll make a link to the video and you can watch it. It has like a little picture of the album cover, the year that it was out, and then a song, like the most popular song or one of the most, if they had several popular songs, from the album. And all the way up to their last album at the time, they retired. And then some of the old band members from the classic time of Petra, like 1982, when they were the most popular, got back together. I think it was 2003 when they, I think, anyway, it says in the video. Now they have a group called Classic Petra, which has the original, one of the original members, which is Bob Hartman, who writes most, or not all, of their songs on the album. So he would have the most rights to their music, and then some of the original from back in '82, like Louis Weaver, Greg X Volz, and you know, when they were in their biggest heyday. And they've re-recorded an album, and it sounds pretty good. They re-recorded it with those artists, and it sounds really good. Anyway, that video has like, I don't know, 300-something thousand views. Yeah, at the time there was no monetization. Of course, I couldn't have monetized that, but anyway, it only has like 8 seconds or less of each song, which is, you know, free from copyright because you're allowed to use that amount. I made sure that each song was less than that amount. So YouTube reinstated it because there was no copyright infringement. Anyway, so yeah, I want to just talk with you about that. I did want to talk to you about something that was going through my mind. You know, I told you that in the store, I have a computer store. If you haven't watched the other videos, which not many people have, I think I've got 4 views on 3 videos, but that doesn't matter. This video is more for me. Anyway, yesterday, not today, but yesterday we had started doing wholesale computers. We had a great day. We sold 4 computers, and a lot of people came in, got service work in. Felt like the store used to be, where it was always busy, people buying stuff all the time, people just buying stuff off the shelf because of the price. And today, like I said, I'm at the church, working all day. So I have two basically full-time employees. They work sometimes 20 hours, 30 hours a week, sometimes more. Depends on how long I'm gone. And one is a student, and one of them is a reservist in one of the military, and he's fine with working 20 hours or so a week. But sometimes I don't know I don't know what to think. I know both of them work fairly hard. I'm not trying to insinuate they don't work hard while I'm there, but some things I just wonder about. Like today, Amanda came in, my wife, and she came in the store from 9 to 11 because on Wednesday, the one employee who's a full-time student can't get there till noon, and sometimes it's real busy, and I hate to put that on an employee to be really busy with no help. So she comes in there for a couple hours and helps the one other employee. She said that when she was there, the phone didn't ring at all. That means we had no service calls, so there was no time away from working on computers for the employee for answering the phone. And there was no people that came in the store to like pick things up or look at computers for sale or drop things off. So the 2 hours she was there. And I have to look at the records, but my second employee that came in at noon, I have them, all day they'll text me, they'll ask me questions, this person needs this part, how much for it, I'll look it up, and give them a price, give them, if they're not sure on installation costs, what have you. Or if somebody comes in and wants to sell something like a monitor, they'll say this person has this, and anyway. So the employee told me that it wasn't busy all day, and in fact they had only done a minimal amount of service and no sales, none. And he said there wasn't very many people that came in. So I said, well, were you busy with oh, and the reason I say this is he said they've got 3 computer jobs finished and they got 6 in. So we had at least 6 customers in. There was more, I'm sure. But between the 2 of them, they worked a total of, one employee works from 9 to 4, that's 7 hours. The other employee works from 12 to 5, because on Wednesday we close at 5. So that's 12 hours. I'm sorry, it's getting close to midnight. I gotta go to sleep, but that's 12 hours. And they got 3 computer jobs done. The one employee that texted me, I questioned him. I said, well, was it busy? Was you busy with a lot of things that didn't make money? On the phone? No. Customers walking in? No. Were the jobs particularly hard? Like viruses that you couldn't clean? No. He said, but when he came in, he only had 1 job to do, and I know that there were 7 jobs. I came in the morning and talked with the first employee, and there's like 7 jobs sitting there to be done. I know one was a soldering job and one was a reload of the operating system, which they did say they got done. But there was 7 jobs and 6 more that came in, and 2 that hadn't been started. So that's 15 jobs to do, and it wasn't busy, and they only got 3 done. I don't think they're fooling around. I just don't. I'm not there. The only thing I can think is I'm not there to talk with customers when the customers come in the door. Because I was thinking, well, what's different from the day before when we did so well? We got. I didn't work on any computers. I worked on changing warranty papers for the new type of sales, and changing invoicing to reflect, where the warranty doesn't say 90 days anymore, it says 30. The signs out front to reflect prices. Signs out for advertising when you drive by. I did have my oldest son in there working on computers for the sales floor, so I would help him from time to time. And I did clean up a couple computers for the floor. Excuse me again. But yesterday we got 7 Sorry. We got 7. My battery just said it's running low, so I'm going to plug in here. Oops, sorry. We got 7 jobs done yesterday, and it was really busy comparatively. I mean, we made several sales and 6 or 7 jobs dropped off. So I was constantly up front, and I was working on other things, and so was the other employee. And so I don't know. Sometimes it makes me wonder what's going on. I mean, I'm not there, and I have to. They're both honest guys. I don't think they would just sit there and do nothing. I don't know. Only 3 jobs done in the whole day with no computer sales and very little traffic. It just makes me wonder, you know, are they working on things that can't be fixed, like a virus that can't be scanned? And because I'm not there, I'm not asking the question, well, how long have you been working on that virus clean? Oh, well, this is the 30-second pass, and we can't get rid of this one thing. And it's like the 30-second, like the 7th time we've run the scan, and it won't go away. We've tried everything. We've worked on it for 2 days, and I'm like, oh, you need to call the customer and tell them it won't go away, and just bite the bullet and let them make the decision. Do they want to wipe out the operating system and start over? You know, copy their data. It's better to do that because after 2 days, customers start calling, "Where's my computer?" Because they don't understand in this world of instantaneous. You know, they wait in line for 5 minutes for food and they're upset. Instant pictures, instant everything. That things like virus cleaning takes hours just to run the cleaning, to do it properly one time. You might scan the computer for 4 hours. But if it's 2 or 3 days, the customer is calling and they don't understand. So you really, for yourself and for the customer, you need to make a decision. Have I spent too much time on this? Oh, I'm tired. I wasn't going to do any exercises today, but I decided that I'm going to make this video blog. Get up off of my rear and do some exercises. So, because I'm not going to lie, if I don't do them, I'm going to say I don't do them. You know, I'm not going to, if I didn't clean, I didn't want to clean when I came home. I said, well, I'm going to make this video, whether anybody watches it or not, I'm going to watch it. And I'm not going to lie about it. Say that I cleaned the room and I really just picked up one sock. I'm not going to lie about exercises, like, oh, when I walked to the bathroom, when, you know, say I exercised for a few minutes. I'm not going to do that. That's lying. Why lie about that? Nobody's watching these videos. It's just lying to me. For what purpose? So I felt real good after we cleaned, and I felt real good after I did the exercise. And I didn't want to make the video, but I feel real good I did, even if nobody else watches. I found a website that has music that's royalty, no copyright, music that's old music, some music that's not so old. I'm just going to make a video with the song, and it's all free, and I'll put a link on there if you like that kind of stuff, and put some free copyright pictures on there. And anyway, oh, somebody's coming in the room. Who could that be? So, hello? What's the matter, Ben?
My tablet case broke.
Your what?
The tablet case.
Let me see. Hold on.
I wanted a new one anyways.
Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, you'll have to save up.
I have lots of money since it was my birthday. Maybe.
Okay, well, we'll look on it. We'll look on the eBay for some tablet cases. But how old are you? No, I'm asking you a question.
12.
Okay, and what time does my clock say there on my computer screen?
Computer. Wait, the date or just the time?
The time.
11:47
Was this 11:47 a.m.?
p.m.
p.m.? Uh, don't you think that you should be in bed?
Yeah. Good night.
Oh. Good night.
Bye, peoples.
You said goodbye, people. He's a ham. Anyway, um, so in the computer store, I was disappointed. I don't know how to explain it. I've been doing this for 18 years, and I guess it shouldn't surprise me. We've never done really, really well. We had 5 owners when we started the business. We have 3 now, as we bought 2 of them out, relatives. They weren't really happy with the business. The business has never really made any money, other than my salary and the salary for the employees in the building and all that. It never really made any money. It never really has. And it's like I tried to make a decision that I thought would maybe change things in the store. And yesterday was a really good day. I thought, well, okay, we made a change. And if today would have been half decent, we have a certain level. I won't bore you with the numbers, but we have a certain level of dollars you have to make a day to pay my salary and the rent and the heat and the electric and the internet and the insurance and the trash pickup and the employees and the building, all that stuff. And we made 1/3, no, 1/4 of what we need. I'm trying to block that light over there. We made 1/4. Now, yesterday we made, if you take out the cost of replacing the laptops, because if you don't, you'll never replace the laptops. It's not really profit. If it costs you $100 for a laptop and you sell it for $200, it's not $200 profit, it's $100. So you got to replace it or you'll never sell another one. We made almost twice as much as our daily budget to stay open, and I'm thinking, well, that's great. That's awesome. But then today, everything we made yesterday is absorbed in today. And in fact, if you combine the 2 days, we lost money. And we ended up selling 4 computers yesterday. But because of the nature of every day, you have to make a certain amount for employees and rent and electric and internet, and it has to be made every day. Whether or not people pick up their computers or not, it has to be made every day. And so when you have a good day, I'm trying to block that light, when you have a good day like yesterday, and you think, wow, things are turning around, and then you have a horrible day like today, it makes it really difficult to understand why. What was so different? And it's hard to talk with it. Most people, they don't own a business. They go to a regular job and they have no idea what I'm talking about. They have no idea the struggles. People say, well, you're your own boss. Well, for 18 years, I've averaged 11 hours a day at the store. Sometimes I've worked 15 hours a day at the store. But at least 11 hours is a typical day. Sometimes 9, sometimes 15, 16. So, you put everything into it to make it go well, and you're your own boss in the nature of, yeah, you can choose to not work 9 hours. You choose to work 12 because you don't have the money to pay other employees to do the work. You actually got to do the work yourself. And so it's difficult when you work hard for it and then it doesn't make it. It's very difficult to understand why. What are you doing wrong? So you keep blaming yourself. What are you doing wrong? What am I doing? And I took the day and went to do the one thing I love to do. And was it because I wasn't there? I don't know. Did I give up the one thing I love to do so that I can be there to babysit the store? Can I not be gone? I don't know. I don't know the answer to this question. It has perplexed me for a long time because the store does the worst when I'm not there. So, anyway, this video's gone way too long. Hate to bore you with my troubles, even though I'm probably the only one watching it. But that's okay. Maybe in 1,000 days, somebody else will watch it. And I want to go back and look at the first 2, 3, 4 days. And maybe I'll look back at day 365, or day 200, or 500, or whatever, and things will be different. That would be great. I'm trying to keep a positive attitude. Sometimes it's difficult. You know, you're supposed to make a positive confession and not speak or think on negative things, but whenever things are dependent upon you for family or what have you, the income, and when the one thing you've done for so long isn't working, and there's really nothing you can do to make people purchase or make people come in and pick up their product, make people walk through the door. There's nothing you can do. No amount of advertising fixes it. It's disheartening because that is what I have done for so long. I don't know what happened there. I have done this computer thing for 18 and a half years. Something's happening to the screen. I have done this computer thing for 18 and a half years. It's not the only thing I know to do, but I have done it for so long. Where do you go from here? What actually do you do if it all fails? I pray that it doesn't. I don't want to work on computers, but I pray that it doesn't fail. So we'll see. Maybe in 100 days, we'll be talking a different tune. I don't know what's happening to the screen. Oh, I don't know if you can see this, but what it looks like to me is the screen is going in and out right there at the last minute. Anyway, I'm going to go. Hopefully tomorrow will be a better day. I'm going to keep a good attitude. Because again, no one can stop me but me. Nothing can stop me until tomorrow, and I only have to believe this for just one more day. I'll talk to you later, YouTube. Good night.